What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every weekday here at 5:45 p.m. right after ATB. I already see some ATB people in the chat. What is going on, guys? Welcome back. We're back in the studio. As you guys know, I did take a little trip to New York. I had a wedding to go to. Spent my birthday with the family. It was awesome. I got all your birthday wishes. I appreciate all of you guys. It means a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed those market update videos that I was able to make. Tried to go live at the wedding, but ran out of time, so had to put out that pre-record for you guys. But I didn't leave you in the dark. I let you guys know what was going on. We got that 6-day blood diamond on Ethereum. Eesh, kind of scary. But guys, we got a great show today. We're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin. What the heck is going on? You know, all in all, price action kind of just the same thing as we've been covering recently. You know, kind of just still hanging around in that bear flag, sitting at really important support. We are actually getting a little bump up right now, so we're going to take a look at it. I'm going to let you guys know where I think we're headed, what levels I'm looking at for potential trades, and then at the end of the stream, we are, as always, going to be taking a spin on the Wheel of Pain and Pleasure. So smash that like button. For every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on the wheel. The more spins you get, the more chances you guys get to get a giveaway. There are 2 giveaway. I don't know where they are in here. We don't even use this wheel. This one's for show. This is a prop at this point. We're having a custom Frankie Candles wheel being built by one of our wonderful mods, Tony D. So that is going to be awesome. I think he's putting lights on it, and he promised it would have the most satisfying click in all of the raffle wheels in the world. So, yeah, guys, we're going to be taking a look at the alts at the end of the stream. So if you want to see your alts, you want to see me analyze the alts, let you guys know where I think they're headed. Save your alt request for the end of the stream, and then one of our mods will make a list, and we will bang through them real quick. Before we get into it, guys, we do have a lot of stuff to look at. If you guys saw the morning stream, we did check in on the DXY, the SPY. We're going to look at all that good stuff. We're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin, right? Weekly, looking, you guys know I have trust issues with the weekly, but also the monthly is now printing a pretty bearish sign. Again, just another thing that is starting to mirror the 2018 bear market. So without further ado, guys, let's say what's up with chat, and then we will jump right into the charts. Look at this. We are popping off, guys. It feels good to be back. Listen, as you guys know, I don't really like taking days off, and when I do travel, I still make videos because it's just what I like to do, and I don't like leaving you guys in the dark, and I don't like taking days off. We don't take no days off over here for the Mafia. So, but let's go ahead and say what's up to chat. It feels good to be back in the studio. Rob the Crypto Snob says, hello, everybody. I think Rob just said he crushed a short So congrats to you, Rob. Let's go. Rob the Crypto Snob out here getting those bagels. Let's get it. Congrats to you, Rob. Ryan Mack, what is going on? Yo, salute everyone. Hope all is well. What is going on, man? Thank you for coming back. Crypto Anon, what is up? As always, good to see you in here, brother. Thank you for coming back. Epic, what is going on? He says, friends? Hey, we're back. Let's see. Jacob says hashtag ATB. Let's go, Jacob. ATB gang. Let me see a hashtag ATB for everybody coming over from the DZ show over there. Let me know. DZ treat you guys good today? Let me know. Crypto Anon, we said hi to you, but what's up again? You guys been making that money? Let me know if you guys have been trading. If you guys have been making money, let me know so we can shout you out and give you the props that you deserve. Running down the list here, we got Looney. Welcome back, Looney. Thank you for being here. Red Robles, what is going on? I said your name right this time. Magnum, what's going on? Epic says, it's been a minute since I was in here trying to have a life, but I miss you guys, so let's hang out. Epic, we're doing it tonight. We are doing it. Let's see. Who else we got in here? Who else we got? Freedom Man, what is going on? Sky's the Limit, welcome back. Sky's the Limit says, glad to see you back, Frankie. I am definitely glad to be here. Me and ADHD says, smash that like button. Hey, I didn't say it. They said it. Hey, yeah, you got to listen to the Mafia. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, I did go to New York to have a meeting with the Godfather about some important CandleMafia news, as you guys know. All right, let's see. Magnum, welcome back. PJ, what's going on, man? What up, CandleMafia? Thank you for coming back, PJ. Let's see. Part-time chemist, good time to see you. Part-time chemist, good time to see you. That doesn't make sense. What's going on, man? Thank you for being here. Ill Hero, welcome back. Mike Rob, what is going on? Best time to buy 2012, otherwise today. I see you, Mike. I see you. Tony D, one of our wonderful mods. Shout out to our mods, Captain Kirk, Tony D, and Tyler Durden. Best in the game, best mods on YouTube, hands down, no questions asked. And if you wanna battle us on that, you're gonna have to talk to the Candle Mafia, and trust me, it's not gonna end well. B Baker, what is going on? 28K incoming, possibly, Baker, possibly. We're gonna talk about it. Brad says, sup, Frankie, welcome back. Happy 30th. Thank you, guys. I am now back, and I am now 30 years old. Hair's still there. Still got the hair, guys. Hasn't disappeared yet. I got a nice New York cut. I got a nice little New York fade. Maybe I'll gel it up for you guys tomorrow, show off the New York haircut. Crypto Billy, welcome back, Crypto Billy. I got to check on those shirts, Crypto Billy, because I don't know if they've checked the P.O. box, but I'm sure they're there. And when they do get here, I will be wearing those everywhere. So what's up, Crypto Billy? Thank you for being here. Blanchard's Bees, as always. Let's get a few more in here before we get started. Chris Higgins, what's going on? Hashtag ATB. CryptTKO, what's going on? Crypto Hash, the Crypto Bull. Bada boom, bada boom. Supreme Mo Money. Hey, what's up, Mo Money? Let's see. Steve Goobleman. Thank you for being here, Steve. I appreciate you. Steve Goobleman in the house. I think they call him the Goob. What's going on? Thank you for being here. Let's see. Let's get a couple more. Pablo, what's going on? Ryan Mack. Hey, what's going on? Let's get after it. LFG, let's go. G-Man, the days of old. Chris, 99 Nomad, what's going on? GT and Blue Punk Rocker John Wilson, Enrique Suave, and Wendell, what is going on? Guys, don't forget to smash that like button if you want to win a giveaway and help out your boy Frankie Candles. That's the #1 thing you could do to help spread this channel to other people who are trying to learn how to navigate the crypto scene. Is just smash that like button. Costs you nothing other than like a little move on your mouse and a little click. That's it. That's all we ask. So thank you guys for being here. And I know someone's bound to ask when monetization. Monetization very soon. We are working on it. It's out of my hands, but it is coming. I've been told by the monetization gods that monetization is coming our way very, very soon. So we can get super chats going, super thanks going, and it's gonna be a good time. We're gonna do some fun stuff with the super chats, so stay tuned for that. The Gooby Booby. Epic, I see you. Harabel, Stan, yo, what is going on? Guys, without further ado, we're done saying what's up to chat. Happy to be back, guys. So let's go ahead and jump into these charts and see what the heck is going on with Bitcoin and crypto and ApeCoin bleeding like crazy. Oh my God, let's just get right into it. All right, guys, starting off on the weekly chart for the Bitcoins. So really not much to talk about here on the weekly, guys. We kind of know the deal. Still in the red here with the money flow. Not a good look. We know what happens. You usually get a 50% drop when this happens historically. So I'm not really going to cover this too much. I know it's like beating a dead horse. You guys know what's up with the weekly. I got trust issues. I don't like it. It doesn't look good. It looks bearish. It looks like the 2018 bear market very similarly. But let's go up to the monthly, guys. And let me go ahead and pull my drawings off for a second just so we can take a look here and kind of compare this. Now, you will see that we have printed a red X on top of the candles here for the monthly. Like I said, I know here, let's come back to the daily real quick because I know we compare the weekly to where we are at now with the 2018 bear market. Why are we on the daily? I meant the weekly. Now, if you guys just take a look here, I know we talk about it a lot. I mean, it's just very similar, right? We cracked this, and we're going to talk about this for in a little bit here. Excuse me. We cracked under this 50-week moving average, right? Came up, tested it again, came back down. This is in 2018, and then kind of just crabbed sideways, slightly going down, and then boom, right? We came right down. You could just kind of see the similarities in the structures here. We cracked below the 50-week moving average. We tested it, and now we are coming down, looking very, very similar. And we're going to touch on this 50-week moving average in a little bit here. I want to just talk about why it's looking so similar to 2018 bear market. But you could just see, I mean, if you just look at this, the structures are very, very similar, right? And I'm just looking right here, right? And then right here. Looking very similar. Only big difference is we do have a blood diamond up here on the weekly now. We did not have that back then. Now let's go back to the monthly, right? And I do just want to point out, right, another reason this is looking similar, right? So we printed this red X right here, right? Usually a short signal. And if you come back to the 2017 top here in the 2018 bear market, as we're creeping up to this moving average here, this is that moving average from Market Cipher A, right? We creeped up and we're just kind of riding along it. And then we get a red X, and the next candle, we blasted through this and came down, touching this 50-month moving average, it's 50-period moving average down here. But right after that red X, we printed a giant red candle and we came down another 50%. Just another thing that is just mirroring the 2018 bear market, right? So maybe we see something very similar play out here, and we will get that drop. Maybe we could possibly see that 50% drop. And I'm going to talk about why I don't think it's going to be maybe a 50% drop, but it might be similar. And we're going to talk about that right now. So again, looking at this 50-week moving average, right? Now, just kind of comparing this to other bear markets, right? Even if you come all the way back here to 2013, right? We peaked out, and let me turn off Market Cipher A real quick so we can just focus on the 50-week. So let's just measure some stuff out here and try to make sense of, what could happen, and if history does somewhat rhyme or repeat itself, what we could expect, right? So this is 2013. And as soon as we cracked this 50-week moving average, right, we came down, and then we just got stuck below this thing as we came down lower and lower, right? And if you measure this as we crack this 50-week moving average and you measure it down to the bottom of this wick right here, it's about a 70% drop, right? So you got a 70% drop here in 2015, or it was the 2013 top, right? And then you came in as we were coming down, but you cracked it, came down 70%, right? Now let's move up to 2017, right? And boom, right here we crack it, we come down, right? Very similar, right? We crack it and we stay below it. We can't get above it, right? And we come down over a period of time here. This one comes down about 58-60% about, right? So you'll notice that the drop is a little less, right? We didn't come down as much in 2017. And that could be due to market maturation. The market matures, right? Becomes a little more stable, a little less volatile. I say this all the time. As a market matures, you will not get those crazy volatile moves up or down. It'll level out due to logarithmic regression, right? So the rips up aren't as intense as the cycles go on, and the dips also are not as intense. So the asset stabilizes a little bit. So you had a 70% drop, you had a 60% drop. Now, what could we expect here, right? So if you had a 70% drop in 2013, or the 2013 top, from the 2013 top, you had a 70%. Next cycle, you got a 60% drop. I think it would be fair to assume maybe you would get something like a 50% drop. Now, I don't know if I'd expect a 50% drop, because the reason being, because we didn't see a massive blow off top like we usually do. We did not see that manic euphoria blow off top. The retail comes in and blows this thing higher than we would have ever thought. So I don't know if we're going to get that full max pain. So let's go ahead and say it'll drop between 40 and 50%. Maybe we do get that full, 50%, but maybe we don't. Maybe it's between 40 and 50. And I did talk about this on the morning stream. So if you saw the morning stream, I'm sorry if this is repetitive, but I do want to bring this up because it's very, very, very interesting. So we're kind of in the same spot here, right? Again, right? First run, I hate to be repetitive, guys, but I do just want to show you how similar this is. You come up, you top, you crack the 50-week, you come down 70%. You come up, you peak, you crack the 50-week, you come down 60%. You come up, you peak, you crack the 50-week, and now we are coming down. Now, if we were to come down, let me get my lines back here. Come on, boom. Let me actually just get rid of this stuff so it's not as messy. Want to clear it up for you guys, make it as easy as possible to see. Now, if we see let's say we see a 40% drop from the 50-week crack. That's what we're going to call it, the 50-week crack here. We cracked it right here. If we come down 40%, where is that going to bring us? Pay close attention, guys. Almost to the pixel, 40% right on top of this macro golden pocket at about 29K, right? So if the 70% drop in the 2013 run was 70%, right? Then we had the 60% and the 2018 bear market, right? And then if we're going 40% here, this brings us right down to this macro golden pocket at 29K. They were marking bottoms in the past runs. If we mark a bottom here, it would make a decent bit of sense. A lot of people don't think we'll break 29K, but I think it's just amazing that this 40% brings us exactly down to this golden pocket, right? That would make a lot of sense to bottom out here. So if we do continue to see this weekly blood diamond play out and get us a big drop, right? Doesn't have to be 50% like last cycle, but it could be a dramatic drop, right? Money flows in the red. If we get that drastic drop and it turns out only being 40%, it would bring us right down this macro golden pocket, right? Which I would expect when we get down here. This is where you seriously want to start thinking this could be the bottom. Not impossible to go lower. We're going to cover that in a second. But right here might be, I wouldn't even say right now, not financial advice. I am starting to slowly DCA into things now, just in case this does turn out to be the bottom, because it is possible, right? Anything is possible. And if we do come up from here, you don't want to be completely out of the game. But I would recommend, not financial advice, for me, I'm putting a little bit of money in, right? I'm not putting my whole bag in here. I'm not betting the farm on this being the bottom. Just put a little bit in. If you drop a little lower, you get a little more. It's DCAing, baby. We talk about it all the time. You want to slowly DCA over time, and then buy a little more when you come lower. Buy a little more when you come lower. Lower your average buy-in cost. And even if even if you bought all in right here and we came down another 40%, and then in the next cycle we rip up to 100K, buying in down here, if you're going to wind up here, is not that bad. So, but like I said, you don't want to bet the farm all at this one price. But what happens if we come down to 50%, right? So if we get that full 50% drop like we did last cycle, which again, I think is a little less likely just because we didn't get that blow off top, where does that bring us, guys? It brings us right to about $20,000, right? Or I'm sorry. That was from the current price, which is actually still interesting, right? Because that's the previous all-time high in the last cycle is 20K. Also a very interesting number. Just that it just so happens if you get that exact drop, it would line up with retesting that last all-time high. Still very interesting. But if you measure it from this 50-week crack here below, and you come down 50%, that brings us to about almost $24,000. What do I say? I say worst case scenario, I think we will bottom out to the mid to low 20s, 24K being the mid 20s, another very interesting target. I think these are all in play right now. I would lean closer to us coming down at least to these summer lows at this golden pocket right here, rather than just ripping up from here. Now, especially with the way the monthly's looking now, with the weekly looking the way it does, it would make a lot of sense to come down from here, guys. And again, we were talking about this on the morning stream. People are saying, it's funny because a couple weeks ago I was talking about all this. We could have a big capitulation coming, and people jumped down my throat. How could you possibly be bearish with all the adoption? It's impossible. There's no way we're going to come down from here. This is the bottom. And then 2 weeks later, you go on YouTube and every thumbnail is bearish signs show up. Are we going to get another big capitulation like last bear market? And I was like, we were talking about this 2 weeks ago. But that's why you guys are part of this channel, because I let you guys know, I don't care if it feels bullish. If I see the bearish signs, I'm still going to bring them up. Like I said on one of our last streams, it is in the best interest. You have to remember, there's a lot of good YouTubers out there, right? And I don't think there's a lot of people out there that are just, telling you bullish hopium, to keep their numbers up. But you guys have to understand with YouTubers, it is in their best interest to keep people thinking that the price is going to launch to higher prices because it keeps their viewers up. It keeps the interest up on their channel. But that is not in my best interest. That would be, for me to sit here and tell you guys the price is going up to 100K, it's looking bullish, and not telling you the truth would be in my best interest or the channel's best interest to keep people interested in crypto and wanting to watch it for the exciting move to the upside. But that wouldn't be in the best interest of you. And on this channel, the best interest is always for you guys, not me. I am here to help you guys, not guide you, not walk you guys into fire to get my views up. That is not why I'm here. I'm here to help you. That's why I tell you the truth. I don't care about bullish hopium. I tell you what I see on the charts. I give you the bullish case. I give you the bearish case. I let you know which way I'm leaning. And I also let you know that anything can happen. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Not me, not anybody. If someone tells you they know what's going to happen, they're lying to you. But, so that's kind of what I'm thinking, guys. It is very interesting that you hit these specific price targets if we repeat history. Now, let's talk about the bullish case if we do come up from here, because I think there is a case to be made. So real quick, let's just go through some of these other time frames, because some of these other higher hourly time frames, right? Let's look at the daily, right? Daily printing that green dot confirms in about 2 hours. So that is a piece of bullish hopium, right? This could bring us up higher. And we're going to talk about targets where I think we could come up for if we do come up. But let's just come down to these higher hourly time frames, right? 16 hours starting to curve up, maybe marking a temporary bottom here, right? 12 hour starting to come up a little bit. Kind of curving down there, but generally flattening out. 10 hour, right? 10 hours actually not looking too bad, right? You're coming up, curving up to that upside with the money flow. I'll move it over so I know you guys can see. Curving up on the 10 hour, not too bad. 8 hour, same thing, not looking too bad. 6 hour, same thing, curving up, not looking too bad. You got the VWAP coming down, but generally the money flow is coming up, so that's not looking too bad. And then 4 hour, you're coming up, kind of coming down. You printed that red dot here. VWAP is coming below that zero line. So that one's not looking as good. But these other higher hourly time frames, the money flow is actually looking pretty good. The question is, are we going to see a capitulation down? Now, I think maybe it's possible if we do see the bearish case play out in the short term. Because you guys have to remember, if you guys, I know you guys remember our targets. Oh, there we go. First random line of the night, guys. The random lines are back, baby. We were kind of calling, when we were running up here, we thought we may be able to get a relief rally back up to this golden pocket in the mid 50s, right? And then I was telling you guys, if we do get a run up, either here or here, and price continued to run up, I would be expecting a hard rejection and a possible dump down to those summer lows once we got up here, right? Now, can we see that happen, right? Can we see Bitcoin either launch from here or, maybe we see that 4 hour VWAP drag us down a little lower. We break through these supports and then we finally come down and test this 786 fib level that we've had down here forever. We just have not come to test it yet. We get it, comes down right towards that 786 fib level. Everybody's screaming bear market. Then in typical Bitcoin fashion, the whales freak us out. Oh my God, it's going to zero. And then we get that, the market turns around. We get a bullish rise, right? And we come up to this level, right? We break through 42. We come up to 44. This 44 is probably an area where I would seriously start to look for a rejection, but maybe we could even work our way up and we see a run up to this 50K. Now people are screaming, I knew 38 was the bottom. I knew it. We're going to all-time highs. And then we get the capitulation all the way down to the summer lows or lower. But that daily green dot could bring us up a bit. I don't know, not too soon to say it's going to rip us up to the mid 50s. I'm not saying that's going to happen. That's kind of like we would have to wait to see what happens if we do come up over here, see how things look. Obviously we'd have to wait for more, data to analyze to see if we could get up to that high 55K range. But If we do see that daily green dot play out in a bullish way, I am thinking maybe we can get back above this golden pocket, start to work our way back up towards this $42,000 area. Probably 40 this area right here. You're gonna have a bunch of stops in between, but 42K probably gonna be a big resistance level, and then maybe 44. Could be another really big area of resistance, because if we come to the daily here, let me just get my other tool here. 44, you could see this is where we were getting rejected when we had that ascending triangle formation before it turned into a bear flag. We got rejected here, right? We got rejected here. We got rejected here. We got rejected here, right? And then we came up above it and came right back down, right? So that's pretty strong resistance. So those are kind of the two levels. If we do get a massive pump somehow, 42K and then 44K is probably where I would really start looking for a harsh rejection. And then, I mean, like I said, those higher hourly timeframes are not looking too bad with the money flow. So I think we could possibly come up from here. But you got to be careful. Bitcoin likes to fake us out, right? So you want to be careful. But, we could actually go back in a little bit here and see what kind of levels we have. Let's just go ahead and pull Fibonacci retracement from this high to this low, and you'll notice right in this 44K range, you have a golden pocket, right? So you got rejected. It is a golden pocket level, so going to be very strong. That is why I am considering this a very strong level. Why, if we do get a massive pump, I would look for possible rejections off of this level. I'm not just picking that random level and saying that's a strong level. It is a golden pocket, so worth noting. But that's kind of my thoughts on Bitcoin right now, guys. Now, let me come over to my other chart here. And let's go ahead and go to the 4-hour and zoom in a little bit here and see what we're working with, right? So you do see we have our fixed range volume profile pulled right here. We do have a value area low right here. We are just sitting above it here on the 4-hour time frame. Are we going to break down below this? We do have another golden pocket down here. So if we do come, I think we could find possible support down here. And then on the upside in the shorter term, we do have another golden pocket, as well as the point of control, or the area where the most volume has been traded over this range, comes in right here at, so you have the point of control as well as a golden pocket here. So if we do come up here, might be a good place for me to look for a possible shorting opportunity, because this is not financial advice. But if we do come up to this level, I will be looking for a possible short opportunity, being that it is a golden pocket. So maybe you get over this level, come up, and then you get a rejection down. And then maybe that's when we come down and test that 786 fib level. But essentially, guys, I mean, if you come to the daily here, it's not that exciting. I mean, it's good for trading, right? It's great for trading, but we're essentially just hanging out in this bear flag, right? We're still just hanging out in this bear flag. We are now testing the bottom of it. That's why I do say we're sitting at very important support. If we break this, we could see a break much lower. But just kind of we bounced here. Are we gonna get another big bounce here, or is this bear flag gonna play out as they typically do in a bearish fashion and come down and start our move down, have that blood diamond play out, have that monthly red X play out, have that correction below that 50-week moving average play out, because it is mirroring the 2018, the 2013 cycles. So very interesting stuff. But as far as just price action, we're kind of just sitting at the bottom of this bear flag. So we're just this is the moment of truth. I mean, we're hanging on here. Can we get that move to the upside, that relief rally? Can we get up to 44K? Can we get the relief rally to 55K? Now, I want to be honest, if we get that relief rally to 55K, get ready for people to start saying we are going to all-time highs. Get ready for the news to start saying Bitcoin's back. Bitcoin's back. Oh my God, everybody buy in, right? The whales want you to buy in because they need liquidity to dump the price, right? So, we're like I said, getting up to that 55K level, we're pretty far from that right now. But as you guys know, crypto moves fast, but it is in the cards, right? So are we going to get that move? Let's work our way, farther up into this bear flag first. But are we going to get that move towards the top of the bear flag, or are we just going to see this thing crumble, roll back over, and just dump from here? That is the question. But you guys got the levels. These are the levels I'm watching for potential trades. Key support, again, coming over to our, our other chart here. Key support generally, coming to the 4 hour again, we're just hanging around in this golden pocket. And you do have 38K. You have 38K down here, which we have been able to hold above. You have 37.5. We have bounced off that before. We bounced here, we bounced here, we bounced here, we bounced here. Kind of bounced there, didn't quite touch, but so you have that 37.5 area acts as strong support, and then that 786 fib level at $36,400. So there's your support, and then again your resistance coming back over to our other chart, local resistance. I would say you are probably looking at, you do have the moving average above you, but you are looking at this golden pocket up here coming in at about 39.5 starting at, and then going all the way up to 39.6. It is a golden pocket. It is a point of control. So expect if we do come up to get a rejection off of that level. So there you go, guys. I hope you had your notebooks. I hope you had your pencils. And I hope you had your bowl of pasta or macaroni. So you throw that sauce on there. I'm giving it to you guys today. All right, let's check on chat real quick before we move on. Let's go ahead and see what D Petty Crypto, what is going on? Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Maple syrup and bacon are the best things Canada has given us. Captain Kirk, Coinslinger, and Shayna. Yeah, hey, their bacon and their Canadian bacon and maple syrup is not too shabby. EXP, what is going on? He says, what's up, Frankie? What's up, EXP? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Congrats, bro. Like the way you read metrics. Props from Portugal. Let's go. Ant Art NFTs. I appreciate that, guys. We're just analyzing the charts, looking how price action played out in the history and how it could possibly repeat itself now. So are we going to see an extended cycle play out? Not impossible, guys. But I am definitely leaning, especially, it's almost like every day you look at the charts and you're like, we got the Ethereum 6-day blood diamond looking like a bear market. We're stuck below that 50-week moving average, looking like a bear market. Weekly blood diamond, looking like a bear market. Weekly money flow, looking exactly like 2018. And then you come to the charts, monthly red X, looking just like 2018. Doesn't mean it's 100% going to play out like that. Doesn't mean that it can't turn around. I'm not saying that this is, I'm 100% right. This is 100% going to happen. That's not what I'm saying. But when you have all these things screaming in your face, you have to at least take them into consideration. Let's see. How do you get the fixed range volume on your chart? Magnum, I think it is free. I do have a paid version of TradingView, but I believe it is free. But you have your little your crosshair tool up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tools down. You're gonna want to click on that, right? And then it's the last tool at the bottom of this draw. Just come on down and click the volume range profile. And if you want to learn how to use the volume range profile, fixed range volume profile, check out the video. I'm sure Tyler Durden probably already linked it because he knows how to read my mind somehow. Still haven't figured that out. That's the mystery of the century here. But I'm sure he'll link that video. Go check it out. I show you how you can use it. And then I think I'm going to show you guys another volume tool. Maybe record a video this week and show you guys another volume tool that can help you find key levels of support and resistance. It's a little different than the fixed range volume profile. But I'm not going to tease it just yet because I haven't filmed the video. I want to make sure that's what we're going to go with this week. And then I will, maybe tease it in tomorrow's stream once we solidify things. But it's very, very good tool that help you find key levels of support and resistance and kind of let you know, where that support is. And if you break that support, you could kind of see if it's going to fall or if it's going to find support right underneath. It's very, very cool, very useful, very powerful tool. So keep an eye out for that this week. Serious question, Frankie. Would you rather get beat up by 2 12-year-olds or 12 2-year-olds? Deejberry Doughboy, what is going on? Thank you for being here. Dude, I'll tell you what. I'm not scared of 2 12-year-olds or 12 2-year-olds. I'm taking on. I'll take 2 12-year-olds and 12 2-year-olds. That might get a little hard to manage, but yeah, it's not a problem. I'm not worried about any of that. But I'll probably take. I don't know how I feel about like fighting 2-year-olds, but 2 12-year-olds. We'll say that. I don't know if I want to fight 2-year-olds, but yeah, 2 12-year-olds. Yeah, you fling them around like rag dolls. You know what I'm saying? Interesting question. But yeah, I guess I would. Yeah, I don't know which one I prefer. I wouldn't really be worried about either. I'll be honest with you. 12 2-year-olds might be kind of scary. They'd be crying, right? Some of them would just be laying there like crying, which would like mess up your brain, get the psychological, they get in your head, right? And then the other ones come in and like pull your leg hair or something. I don't know. Wow, we have gone off the rails. But yeah, no preference on that. But thank you for the interesting question. Let's see. BTC is rising. Lane Hughes, what is going on? Thank you for being back here, man. Yes, we are getting a little pumpski. We are getting a little pumpski here. Let's go down to our 5-minute. Look at that. Oh, yeah, baby. Little pumpski. Not looking too bad. Let's see. Yeah, 15-minute VWAP coming down. Probably going to correct a little bit here in a little while. But, yeah, nonetheless, got a little bounce coming up nicely. Not too bad. Not looking too bad. Let's see. What's up, Frankie? Still haven't gotten my Cardano NFT. Yes, Chris. Chris and... I forget who the other person was. We have not forgotten you. Don't worry. I was just traveling. Things got a little messy. We will be sending out your Cardano NFTs. If not tonight, tomorrow, we will get them to you. We have not forgotten. You will get them. Don't you worry. I have both your addresses. We're just trying to find, I just got to find the time to send them over. We see you. We're also changing the way we do the giveaways. I think I'm going to pass, typically Tyler handles, people usually reach out to Tyler to get their address to him. Right, and then he sends me the addresses and I send the NFTs. But as you can see, Chris, I get busy sometimes and it's hard for me to get them out in a timely manner. So I think I'm gonna hand that over to Tony D. So we're also in the mix of getting that all handed over to him. We're getting him a wallet set up. I'm gonna fill it with the NFTs, and then he'll probably be the one to send you your NFTs. So bear with us. Give us a day or two. You will get them though. We have not forgotten about you. It's all marked down. You're in the books. You're good. You're gonna get them. I promise. Thank you for being patient. Hey, Riley, what's going on? Says, what's up, Frankie? What's going on? Almost forgot my like. Don't let this happen to you. Brad, you're funny, man. Satoshi, what is going on, Satoshi? Just beat the teen punks. That's what I'm thinking, right? Like, who wants to fight 2-year-olds, right? The 12-year-olds are, it's like they're getting to that bratty stage, right? Might get some anger out. God, what have we turned into here? I'm kidding. I love kids. I would never fight a kid. But in a hypothetical situation, I think you'd rather fight 12-year-olds than 2-year-olds. 2-year-olds are cute and innocent. Let's see. Omar, what is going on? Big boot to the face. Lane Hughes. 12 2-year-olds. That's crazy town. Would you rather go into battle with a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Oh, God, I don't know. These are getting wild. These are interesting questions. Maybe we should add that to the wheel. Funny questions or something like that. Let's see. Kane style. Guys, I'm also thinking about totally reworking the wheel. We're going to sauce up the channel a little bit here coming up. We're going to be saucing it up. Peter's looking for his Cardano NFT. Cardano NFTs for everybody, guys. Key Levels is a good support resistance zone, and it's free. Oh, BJ Key Levels is good. Oh, interesting. Crypto Mojo. I have not heard of that. Interesting. Maybe we should check it out. Is it free? BJ Key Levels. Let's see. Let's see if we could pop that up. BJ Key Levels. Oh, hey. I don't know if this is it. Let's see. Interesting. I don't know. I don't want to dissect this right now live. I don't want to water it down, but I will check that out. I don't even know if I'm looking at the right thing. But let's see. My TA at the moment, Frankie, we are in a falling wedge and just bounce off the resistance, most likely coming back to 37 to the dollar, and then huge spring. Just my personal thoughts. Lane Hughes, yeah, we could take a look at that. That's yeah, not impossible, not impossible. Coming back to 37K, not impossible at all. We could try to take a look at that. Yo, what's up, Frankie Candles? We should do a Frankie and Frankie show. Frankie Fibonacci. Who made their name Frankie Fibonacci? Is this a Frankie Fibonacci? Is this a Frankie Fibonacci, like someone who made their name Frankie Fibonacci because we call me Frankie Fibonacci sometimes? Or are you the Frankie Fibonacci? Interesting. Very interesting. I like your name. Hey, buddy, nice TA. You're wondering if you use order block and fib, I just notify something. I think there's a little bit of a language barrier there. Not 100% sure what you're asking there. I think if I use Fibonacci retracements, I do. I don't know if that's what you're asking. Any idea on what is happening between Elon Musk and Charles from ADA? Oh, I actually do not know. Let's see. Oh, that's it. Okay, so that was it. Maybe I will check that out. Yeah, thoughts on Steppen? I've been making $150 a day for walking for 10 minutes. Chris, Steppen is crazy. Steppen is absolutely nuts. I know Brian from MetaMoney, right? If you guys are not following MetaMoney, definitely go check them out. They cover everything metaverse. They're giving you new metaverse projects, low cap gems, new play to earn stuff, walk to earn stuff like Steppen. I know Brian is making pretty good money walking around the block for 10 minutes a day. And then DZ from NFT Alpha, also go follow them if we got some NFT degens in the chat. Definitely go follow him, him and Justin and Taco and all them over at NFT Alpha. But they're making good money with Steppen just walking around the block. Like, you know, DZ walks, yeah, I just made $100. I walked around the block for 10 minutes. I'm like, what a time to be alive. I think that's crazy. It's absolutely insane, but it's real. It works. Let's see. Do you use good time to short GMT? We'll take a look at that. Towards the end of the stream, when we look at the alts, we'll take a look at GMT. Guys, also, Femex adding a bunch of new altcoins, GMT, ApeCoin, tons of good stuff. Just added to Femex so you can trade it, long it, short it, use leverage, no leverage, whatever you want. They have added a bunch of new altcoins to Femex. That really gets me excited. So if you guys want to sign up for Femex, I did pin my referral link to the top of the chat. Go ahead and click that link, sign up. You will get a deposit bonus, so you get a little extra money, and you help your boy out, Frankie Candles, just a little bit. So it's a win-win situation, as I always say, but very exciting there. Also, KuCoin, guys. Another KuCoin video coming out. Our second video in the three-part series covering everything KuCoin has to offer. They have 600 altcoins. They offer leverage, up to 5x without KYC. On a lot of their coins, like a lot of their coins. So very, very interesting, very useful. I love KuCoin. I use it all the time. It's one of my favorite exchanges. So keep an eye out for that video. We're going to cover, we're going to cover the leverage coins. We're going to cover their futures. We're going to cover their trading bots. We're covering everything in this three-part series. So keep an eye out for that video. I have part 2 coming this week. Let's see. Can we take a look at the short-term BTC levels? Yeah, Joe Rich. Yes, we can. Check time 4 hour. If we break the resistance after the retest, we might short until the next order block. But one thing, even we pump to 42 to 43K. If it fails to set a higher high, we crash. Yes, Mauritius. I don't know how to say your name. Yeah, we could try to take a look at that for sure. I hope we don't short GMT. Prediction for today. Dude, I'm out. Gabriel, have a good one. I have 3 activation codes if you want to use one for a giveaway. Something. Oh, Ryan Mack. Hey, what's going on? That's activation codes for GMT you're probably talking about. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. Ryan, I will hit you up on Discord about that for sure. I see you on there, Ryan Mack. I promise I will get back to you. Man, I thought we'd get wrecked when we take a shot. Every time Frankie says right. I never heard the ahs before. Now I cannot unhear them. Thanks, Gabriel. Yeah, guys. Right, and you know. Those are my words that I say. I was talking to somebody today, one of the editors here at the office. It's hard to kick. It's a hard habit to kick, but I will work on it. I will work on it, Mafia. I promise. All right, guys. So you guys want to take a look at the low time frames here for Bitcoin. So actually, I'll tell you what. Let's go. Do I have a clean chart here? Do I have a clean Bitcoin chart? Here we go. Here's a clean one. Let's go ahead and, okay. How did that happen? Okay, interesting. All right, so let's take a look at the 15-minute here, and let's go ahead and pull some volume, fixed range volume profile. Let's go from this low all the way up to here. So here you go. This is the 15-minute. I don't know how short you wanted to go, how low of a time frame you wanted to go. But here we are in the 15-minute. Right now, we are coming up to the point of control right here at about 38,768. Could be seeing a little bit of resistance here. Are we going to get rejected? Possibly. But here's your levels here. I'll just draw some horizontal lines. You got the point of control. You got your value area high, value area low, right? So, 38,290, 38,300. That could act as support. Resistance above you right now, that point of control at about 38,738. 38,768. And then you do have some more resistance up here. As you can see, you got rejected. I'll grab my brush here. You got rejected, 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 right? So clearly this is strong resistance as it is the value area high. So if we get above this, you will have some more resistance here at about $39,000 even. Actually, if we zoom in and actually pull this exactly, yeah, almost exactly 39K, 39,033. So there's some local levels on the 15-minute time frame that you can keep an eye on. So I hope whoever asked for that, I hope that's kind of what you were looking for. There you go. We gave it to you. There's your support and resistance right there. Let's see if we can find anything else here. Yeah, I might find some support there. But those are going to be strong levels for sure. What's the indicator on the left side of Frankie's screen? Are you talking about the volume profile? D Petty, are you talking about those volume bars? Let me know. I'll let you know what it is. I'm down for a code. Step in Discord. The hybrid family tried to get a code. Yeah, I know. Apparently, it's hard to get those activation codes. I know how to read Market Cipher. I just don't have extra funds to get it. I had a free year and 4 months in my laptop. Went out, locked out of accounts. Took me 6 months to fix now on Market Cipher Law. All right, let's go. I think you mean you have it now. So good. That's awesome. Most powerful indicator in the game for sure. Let's see. I try to explain. Sorry for my English. If you use Ikimochi clouds, it will confirm for the long scenario. Now we use Elliott wave theory. You see for short setup scenario. Yeah, Ikimochi clouds. I know I'm probably butchering that word. I think I'm probably gonna make a video on the Ikimochi clouds pretty soon. If you guys don't know what the Ikimochi clouds are, what is it? There it is. It's a very, I mean, you're gonna look at this and be like, what? Huh? But yeah, it's an interesting indicator. I'm probably gonna make a video on it. You got to change some settings to make it a little easier to read. But you know, definitely an interesting indicator. I think I will probably make a video on it at some point. But guys, let's move on to Ethereum here. As you know, we do have some updates here with Ethereum. Now coming over to the weekly, just taking a look. Hey, I got my, where's Jimmy Two Shoes? Jimmy Two Shoes, you in here? Show yourself, Jimmy Two Shoes. I got my black coffee here. I got to salute with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Black energy is brought to you by Black Coffee today, guys. Also, hydration brought to you by Waiyaki Hawaiian Volcanic Water. I'm probably just tap water in a bottle with a fancy name, but hey, we're fancy over here. We only drink volcanic water as the lava just continues to bleed out of Bitcoin. Very good water, though. Not going to lie. All right. So let's take a look at Ethereum here, guys, on the weekly. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of these drawings because I don't even remember when we drew those. Don't know if they're relevant. We haven't looked at ETH in a while, so we'll just draw new levels here. Money flow on the weekly coming out, not crossing over yet, getting closer to that zero line. Looking a little better than Bitcoin, to be 100% honest. Turning on Market Cipher A. No blood diamond or anything like that on the weekly. Let's go ahead and check the monthly. Nothing too alarming on the monthly Market Cipher A. Wow, look at that. Only 2 indicators on Market Cipher A. But guys, we do have that 6-day blood diamond. Ugh, not looking great. This is not a good sign for Ethereum. As you can see, we printed this. First time I saw it was when I put out that market watch the day I was at that wedding. You guys saw me in my fancy little dress shirt with my tie. That is when I saw that blood diamond on there, 6-day, and we are coming down, right? We have come down, so not really a good look. Let's see if we can back test this. Last time, did we get a blood diamond? Have we? Not on this chart. We haven't had a blood diamond on the 6-day yet, but definitely a bearish sign. Money flow crossover on the 6-day as well. You know, have nothing really to base it off of here. Not enough information on Market Cipher B, but definitely not a great sign. So you want to keep that in mind. Could have some more downside for Ethereum. And I know that it might be pumping right now. We might be coming up a little bit. This is the 6-day. These things take time to play out, as each candle is 6 days of price action. So, you know, there's going to be pumps. You know, when you're coming down long term, you're going to have volatility on the way down. So could come up in the short term. Doesn't invalidate this blood diamond. You know, you'd have to get invalidated on this 6-day. Looking at these other daily time frames, 5-day coming into the red, 4-day in the red, 3-day. Let's go to the 2-day actually. Yeah, VWAP coming up. You know, this VWAP has been below the zero line for some time. Maybe this comes up and brings you up a little bit when you get that crossover, but we're not there quite yet. Now back to the daily here. You are printing a green dot as well as a big old green dot here at the bottom of the chart on Ethereum, printing that green candle. Not confirmed yet. You still have an hour and 26 minutes. Probably, if I had to guess, probably going to confirm here. So that is your bullish hope for Ethereum. Now looking at these higher hourly time frames, yeah, money flow coming up on the 10-hour, money flow coming up on the 8-hour, 6-hour telling is not looking as good as the other ones. Coming down to the 4-hour here. Money flow curving up nicely here. VWAP above the 0 line, right? Came down, didn't quite cross over. VWAP coming back up, but probably going to turn back down at some point. Could bring that money flow back down, but right now you are getting some nice curvature here on the money flow for the 4-hour. 2-hour crossover into the green with the money flow, right? Coming up right against that value area high. As you guys know, I talk about this a lot. A lot of times, right, you get a bounce on the value area low, right? You come up, you came back, you broke above it, but you wound up coming back up. Anytime you come into these unshaded candles, these low volume nodes here, see how these candles are lit up? This is the value area, right? This is the value area here. And then this is the low volume nodes or the lower volume nodes here. When you break the value area low and you come into these low volume nodes, typically you do come back up and get sucked back up towards that point of control, this red line here. As you can see, we got sucked up again, came back below, got some resistance below here, but now we are starting to fight again right here. Can we pop it and come back up towards this point of control, this red line here? I think it's definitely possible, especially with that green money flow crossover. As you can see, money flow is generally curving up here. So that is a good sign. You got the crossover. Is it confirmed? I don't think it's confirmed just yet. You still have an hour and let's see. Yeah, you still have an hour and 24 minutes to confirm this. But it is looking pretty good right now. But you could possibly print a bearish divergence here with price, right? Price putting in higher high, right? And then you have your momentum wave put in a lower high, right? So you have that bearish divergence that could bring you down and get a hard rejection off of this level. So keep an eye out for that. Coming down to the 1 hour. Let's see. Yeah, money flow coming up, starting to curve down a little bit here. You have the VWAP coming down, so a little conflicting information there. But there you go, guys, for Ethereum. Be careful with that 6-day blood diamond. Definitely a little bit sketchy, but right now you are kind of testing this value area low. Will you reject off of it, especially on that 2-hour with this bearish divergence that could print? Are you going to get a hard rejection off of this, or are you going to break up and out and come closer to this point of control? Point of control is coming in at about $3,033. So are we going to break up towards the point of control or get that bearish divergence and reject down? We'll have to see what happens. But watch out for this red dot to confirm on top of this wave and look for that bearish divergence. Hey, Jimmy Two Shoes. He missed it. It's all right, Jimmy. I was trying to cheer to you. I didn't know if you were in chat. We were calling for you. You must have heard us because you came in right after. Salud, my friend. I got my black coffee right here. Salud to my New York Bronx, my New York friend down over in the Boogie Down Bronx. What is going on, Jimmy? Let's see. A1 says, I won a free Market Cipher 1-year membership. CryptoFace does those sometimes. He's a good guy. Yeah, CryptoFace is the man. He really is. I've met CryptoFace a couple times, hung out with him in Vegas. Actually met him we hung out with him in Bitcoin Miami 2022 as well. Great guy. Really cool to hang out with him. We love Face over here. Let's see. Frankie really does a great job of explaining and teaching Market Cipher. A1, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for that. Let's see. Made a mistake today. Going to stay back from trading tonight. Curtis, no problem. You want to take the night off, take a couple days off, step away from the charts. You don't want to start revenge trading. If you're getting wrecked or you made a mistake, just take a break. Take a break. There's nothing wrong with that. Even if it starts ripping, there's going to be another rip. There's going to be another dip. Don't FOMO in. Don't overtrade. Don't revenge trade. Don't FOMO trade. It's not a good idea. If you want to sit out, that's a good idea. Make a call, Frankie. What is your gut telling you? If you had to bet, would you bet we are going lower or higher as a trend? Give us the raw gut. Lay it on us. Crypto Billy, I will tell you straight up. Now, I don't want it to get misconstrued. I think overall it is more likely that we come down. Now, that doesn't mean that I mean longer term, right? I'm not saying like I think we're probably going to come down, but that doesn't mean that we can't pump by tomorrow, right? We could come up to the crack 40 again by tomorrow, but I would still be sticking that we are going to continually come down on the longer time frames. So I am leaning bearish in the longer term. Shorter term, things actually aren't looking too bad. We could pump a little bit short term, but I'm still leaning a little bearish just because of the way the longer time frames look. So I hope that helps. Let's see. XRP Shillbilly says, Frankie says, take a seat. What's going on, Shillbilly? Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you. I didn't see him in Miami. I miss you too. I only saw Michael Saylor running by. Yeah, you run into pretty funny people. I ran into Dave Portnoy, and Ben Askren. So who would have thought? Very interesting. Ben Askren, like we walked past him and he just like looked right at me and I was like, that's Ben Askren. What the heck? I think that's what I need to do down to my last stack. All right, let's see here. Okay. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and check in on. Let's go ahead and check in on the DXY and talk about this a little bit, guys. I gotta take the sweatshirt off, guys. It's getting hot in here. Oh God. I'm sweating, boys. I'm sweating. Works with TradingView. With the market being this volatile, do you tend to stay on the higher time frames to trade? No, you could trade the smaller time frames as well, but the longer time frames. Hang on, let me take this off. Ugh. There we go. Rocking the fresh white tee, guys. Rocking that fresh white tee. But yeah. Let's see. Let's go back to Bitcoin real quick. I mean, if you come to the 4 hour, I mean, this is, I mean, boom, 10%, boom, 10, and then, you know, golden pocket, right? Strong level. When you come down there, you can expect a bounce, right? And we just keep bouncing off this level. Boom, you even got a little bounce there, but you got a big bounce there, short it back down to the golden pocket. And then you get another move, 4%. I mean, if you're using leverage, that could be a pretty big move. Come back down to the golden pocket, a little past it, right? You get another 6% move. Now we're at the golden pocket. Are we going to get another decent move? But if you guys notice, we are making just lower highs, right? So we are coming down. The moves are getting weaker and weaker. We got a nice little blast off. This is where we topped out at about 43K, came down, came up, and it's just getting lower and lower. And then this one's kind of wishy-washy. So, but yeah, I mean, the longer time frame, it depends on your goals. It depends on, you know, how much time you have to sit at the charts, right? But yeah, I mean, just because we're choppy doesn't, you know, I would say even the shorter time frames might even be a little more juicy, but I mean, yeah, you get these rips, these dips, these rips, these dips. So, I mean, it depends on what your style is. What's your style? You like the lower, you like being in the action, you like to enter a trade, sit back, you know, relax a little bit. You know, it's totally up to your trading style. What are you, a day trader? Are you a scalper? Are you a swing trader? Are you a long-term investor? Do you like to DCA? What do you like to do? It really depends on all that. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, Thesis himself says, CryptoFace last year said sell in May, walk away. CryptoFace this year says come in May and stay. Yes, he did say that. Very interesting. So will we bottom out in May? Right? I do think we could come down, right? Even if we get that 40% drop, we could see that in the next month or two, bottom out in the next month or two, and then that's when you accumulate, and then we start to move up, or maybe we go sideways for a while, and then we eventually start to move up in the next cycle. My golden pocket indicator is just a Fibonacci retracement tool. Brad Johnson, that one's for you. If you want to learn how to use the Fibonacci retracement tool, definitely check out our Fibonacci video. We have one on the channel. I explain it in depth. I show you how to get the golden pocket, where to pull your Fibonacci's from, when to use it, how to trade with it, and show you all that good stuff. So definitely check that out. Let's see. If Bitcoin hits 100K by September, I can quit my job. What odds are you giving me? 100K by September? What is it, May? The extended cycle theory would have to play out. And although I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm not saying your odds are zero at all. But I would say I'm leaning that the odds are greater that we come down. So I guess my odds would say that we probably won't hit 100K in September, but that doesn't mean it can't happen. It just means that we'd have to see something completely different. Which this cycle has been pretty different. So if it's going to happen in any cycle, I think it would be this one. So I wouldn't say zero, but I would say I'm not leaning towards that. Let's see. Brad Johnson, thank you. No problem. Definitely. Yeah, there you go. Tyler. Dude, this guy is lightning. There you go. Fibonacci video linked right there. Brad, definitely go check it out. 0 odds, Freeman says. Hurricane parties are a thing? I don't even know what that means. That's what we're all hoping for. Certified TV, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Yeah, hey, I'm hoping for 100K. I'm hoping for 100K by tomorrow. Don't get me wrong. But the way the longer time frames are looking, I don't know how likely it is. It's looking like a bear market, guys. Also, another way you could look at, figure out that it seems like a bear market is, look at your altcoins, guys. Look at your altcoins. Absolutely decimated. Gala finally breaking that 18-cent level all the way down here at 13 cents. Look at this. Down 83%. Do you guys know when that happens? When the alts get crushed 83%? In a bear market. That's when that happens. In a bear market, guys. So that's, you look at a lot of these alts are crushed 75, 85, 90%. That is screaming bear market, right? And I know a lot of people are saying that it's not a bear market. Even if we come up from here, if we hit 100K before September and before the end of the year, and we come up to 100K, I would still consider this a bear market in my own personal opinion. I know there's some subjectivity to that, but when altcoins are crushed almost 90%, that's a bear market to me, at least. So it's just, you got to take the information. You can look at a lot of these alts are absolutely crushed. It happens in a bear market, right? It's like textbook bear market. I know a lot of these people are like, how could you be bearish? Adoption's at an all-time high. We can't go down further. These are typically people who just got into crypto or got into crypto this cycle or have not been through a bear market, right? And typically they bought the top. So they're very emotional about not wanting to go down lower. They're like, it already dropped 50%. How could we go lower? Bitcoin usually goes down about 85% in a bear market, right? So they just bought, a lot of these people bought the top and they can't imagine losing more. They're already down 50, 60% or whatever, and they're crushed 80% on their alts, and they're like, how is this a bear market? We have to be going up from here. How much lower can it go? But those people typically, a lot of the times, haven't been through a bear market. So you want to keep that in mind, right? A lot of people are, wow, yeah, Gallup crushed through that 18-cent level. That is a strong level, guys. That's a strong level. Yeah, working our way down here for Gala. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, guys, so let's check in with the DXY, right? Let's get this moving. About an hour in here. We're checking the DXY, we'll check out the SPY, and then we'll check out some altcoins for you guys, because I know you guys like that. So let's go. At 264 people in here. Thank you guys so much for being in here. Smash that like button. Let's go for 350 likes, guys. I feel like it's been a while since we hit 350. We used to hit 350 all the time. Let's see if we can get to 350 likes. So if we get 350 likes, I'll give you guys 4 spins on the wheel. That's 4 chances for a giveaway. And the way this wheel works is it just lands on giveaway all the time. So I'm going to wind up giving away all my gains in NFTs to you guys. But hey, I do it for the mafia. Anyway, looking at the DXY, guys, as you guys know, the DXY typically moves inverse of Bitcoin, or has been for a while now. We have cracked through this resistance. We are now basically testing these highs. If we draw a line right here, right? We got rejected here, rejected here. If you draw a trend line, we have now broken past that trend line, and we are now testing this high from over here, finding a little bit of resistance. But this is the weekly. I just want to show you we are breaking out. This is not good for Bitcoin, right? If you come on down to the daily to get a little bit of a better look, a closer look, we are printing a red diamond here, indicating that we might come down a little bit. So that is a little bit of a good sign, but we haven't tested this resistance as support yet, right? So typically, if we come down to the 4 hours, zoom in a little more, yeah. So we came down, we bounced off this moving average, we're coming back up. Even if we reject off of here, there is a chance that we can come all the way down to this trend line and then see a big breakout for the DXY, which would probably result in a dump for Bitcoin, right? We do not want the DXY going up. So we came down a little bit, bounced off the moving average, continuing to show strength. If we, could print possibly a bearish divergence here if we come up a little bit higher, right? And then you get the line going up, and then you get a red dot on this momentum wave, and you can get that bearish divergence. But even if we come down, there is a possibility that we go ahead and bounce off of this trend line, flip it from resistance to support to come up higher, which would not be good for Bitcoin. Showing strength, guys. The DXY is showing strength. This is something you could watch closely. This is like exciting. You could watch this thing. If this thing breaks out, it's not going to be good, most likely. Checking in on the SPY, not good. 4-hour yellow X, manipulation X coming down, right? These typically do happen to come in twos, right? You get a big dump, yellow X, big dump, and then you get another yellow X and another decent dump. If we wind up printing another yellow X and coming down further, again, SPY typically moves with Bitcoin. So we want to see the DXY find some support here and get a bounce up to get Bitcoin to come back up. But if we start printing more yellow X's and or blood diamonds coming down lower, we're going to see Bitcoin probably follow its moves and come down. Could possibly print a bullish divergence here on the 4-hour if we get another green dot here confirmed. But right now, it's not looking good. We've slipped through this support. We were holding it for a while. As you guys can see, we got a nice bounce here, dipped below it here, got a bounce off. Did come back up and get a nice little bounce. We held it here, we held it here, we held it here, and we've lost it now. So not a good sign. And as you guys know, the more times you knock on the door, more likely you are to wake that person up inside for them to come answer the door. That's kind of what happened here. You got knock, 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 and then you start banging, and it breaks through. The door opens up, and you fall through. So looking for more yellow X's here. It would be alarming. For Bitcoin, we need to see more strength in these traditional markets to see Bitcoin continue to move forward. But if this keeps coming down, it would make a lot of sense for Bitcoin to come down. Let's see. Let's talk about something interesting. Who remembers the CME gap? 10K Bitcoin has never been filled. Maybe time for the liquidity void to be filled. Yeah. Yeah. Not impossible. I know a lot of people are calling for possibly 10K. If we get like a black swan event, I think it's possible. But I don't know if we'll come down that low. But nothing's impossible. Nothing's impossible. I am about to go Forex specific trading times and helps a lot. TA I think works more. Crypto has way more random pumps and dumps. Structure trading. Yeah, Forex respects TA very, very well. Crypto's kind of unpredictable. TA works on crypto as well, but yeah, Forex respects TA very, very well. As long as that fear and greed index is under 30, I keep DCAing in daily, no matter what happens. Listen, for Bitcoin, like I said, if you guys watched my best time to buy Bitcoin, so let's talk about that. That was the title of today's video, so let's touch on that a little bit. Best time to buy Bitcoin, right? I typically, anytime you are in the red on the weekly, it's not a bad time to start DCAing in for me, because this is not financial advice. But, if you come back in history, anytime, you're buying when the money flow is in the red, like even if we're right here and you start DCAing in here, even if you dumped your whole bag in here, which I don't recommend, but even if you dumped your whole bag in here, next cycle, you wound up coming up for massive gains, right? Like what was that gain here? Even if you bought before you get that last 50% capitulation, you still came up 1,000%. So it's a 10x. So still not horrible. So anytime you're in the red on the weekly, it's not a bad time to start DCAing in. And we are in the red on the weekly currently. So it might not be a bad time to start DCAing in. Again, that's for me, not for you. You can do with the information that you hear on this channel with what you do what you wish with it. But I'm just saying for me, not a bad time to start DCAing in when you're in the red. Because historically, anytime you buy when you're in the red, it's been a great time to buy, right? Even down here, you basically are buying the bottom. So not a bad time. And again, even if you're not at the bottom, you're in the red here, technically you're up here, you're still getting a great buy-in. So there you go. Best time to buy Bitcoin, in my opinion, historically, when you're in the red with the money flow. You might want to wait for the wave to come down more, but even if you start slowly DCAing in down this wave, you're going to get great entries. And then if you don't have Market Cipher B, you can't afford Market Cipher, you can always use the 200-day moving average. Let me go ahead and change this to the 200-day real quick. So you can see here, anytime you're in the red with the money flow, right up here, you're in the red with the money flow, but you're not touching. But like anytime you come near this 200-week moving average, that would be a great time to buy. Same thing, March 2020, obviously it was a black swan event. We all know what happened there. You touch down here. Anytime we come down and touch this 200-week moving average, it's marked to the bottom. So like even here, you came down, you touch it, you would have bought the exact bottom almost, right? I mean, this would have been better, but you didn't have the moving average back there. So anytime you come down and touch that moving average, You know, if we come down and this moving average continues to move up, depending on how long this takes, right? Moving average moves like that or something. And then, you know, you come down, what would that bring you to? About 40, you know, from the current price, about 35%. So if you come down, you touch this 200-week moving average, has been proven to be the bottom. So best time to buy Bitcoin in the 2018 bear market, when you were hitting this 200-week moving average, or in the red on Market Cypher B, because I give you guys some free indicators too. We're not just Market Cypher specific, because I know it's expensive. I know not everybody can afford it. So just if you can't get into the red, you can see anytime you're down here, you are in the red. So it's kind of very similar. So anytime you're on that 200-week moving average, also, you know, some of the best times to buy Bitcoin. Let's see. BTC will have value if two people feel it does, even if they only use it with each other. I've referred to it every once in a while, but don't use it as my main indicator. The best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time. Simon, I see you. Gotta love those striped sweaters. Can you look at selling volume? Yeah, Jay White, we could try to do that. Okay, interesting. Because I remember into Billies are out here. Crypto Billy, XRP Shill Billy. We got all the Billies out here. Let's see. Powell speaks Wednesday. 50-point hike this month. This is why everything is dumping. Yeah, Jay White, definitely possible. Better to sell all ETH and get ready for a bottom. Thoughts? Yeah. I mean, if we are going to get a 50% dump from here, all that bearish stuff is going to play out. If we do get that dump, I mean, then it would be a good time to buy. If this winds up being the bottom, might not be the best time to sell everything. I meant might be good to sell. But you know, if we don't get that dump, might not be a good time to sell. That's a decision you're going to have to make on your own. It's never an easy decision. Me personally, I am leaning towards we're probably going to come down a little bit more. That's my personal opinion, and what based off of what I see on the charts and my analytics, I was about to say. Why was I going to say that? My TA is, you know, telling me that it does look like we're probably going to come down a little bit more. But, you know, that's a decision you're going to have to make for yourself. I can't tell you if it's, you know, I can't tell you to sell or buy. You know, you have to make a decision for yourself. But I do think that we could come down lower. So take that for what it's worth. Frankie, bring up the Gaussian channel on the 5 daily. Every time we break it, which we are right now, it's usually extremely close to the bottom area. Interesting. Okay, we could try to do that on the 5 day, you say? On the 5 day? All right, let's see. Which one should we pull up? I hate that there's so many different ones. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it is flipping red though. So yeah, I mean, what's this look like on the weekly? Yeah, I mean, let's see. Yeah, I mean, so the bottom here was below. I mean, maybe you're looking at a different one. I know there's a million different indicators on TradingView. I don't know which one you're looking at, but you know, it flips red, and then you get the capitulation, right? A little bit. You know, this was what it flipped red. 1, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then you get the big capitulation, right? We have not flipped red just yet on the weekly or the 6 day, but the 5 day is starting to flip. But yeah, I mean, here you flipped red, and then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we'll just measure it out, right? You flipped red, and then you know, it was about 22 candles before the capitulation. If you bring that over here, you flipped red. Let's see, about 22 candles, and then you get the capitulation. Or could we see sideways action right until there? And not that it's going to happen in exactly 22 candles. It doesn't have to happen because it happened in the past. But then maybe that's when you get the drop below. You come touch the 200-week moving average. It's buy time, and then you launch up. Definitely possible. Again, I don't know which indicator you're actually looking at. This one might be a little different than the one you're looking at. But you know, I don't want to waste too much time trying to find the exact one. But that was worth looking at. Thank you for that. Whoever who said that, Lane Hughes. Thank you for bringing that up. If you could afford, just keep buying. Crypto Lifer was talking about it in depth last night. What's your honest opinion about Mana? I like Mana. V Slim, what's going on, V Slim? Thank you for coming back. Let's see. My analysis. Thank you, Crocodile. Why I was going to say my analyzation. I don't know what I was going to say. My analysis. Why could I not think of that word? Let's see. Mate says, can you answer, brother? Oh, Mana. I like Mana. I like Mana. It's one of the coins that I'm looking to accumulate at the bottom heavily. A lot of gaming and metaverse stuff is what the alts that I'm looking to accumulate, right? A lot of my risky alt plays are going to be in the gaming and metaverse space. I think it's going to be a big part of the next cycle. These are the coins that are going to go absolutely bananas in the next cycle, in my opinion. Mana is going to be a big one that I will be accumulating. So there you go, Mate Dexy. Mate Dexy. I don't know how to say your name, but there you go, brother. I got you. Joseph Reddle, welcome to the stream, brother. Good to see you. Look at that. Gotta love old friends popping in the chat. Joe Reddle, thank you for being here, brother. He says, Frankie, you're killing me here. I got you, Joe. I got you, Joe. Don't worry. It's not all doom and gloom because you know, this is title of the video. Biggest opportunity to change your life with crypto could be just a couple months away. If we get a huge capitulation to the downside, this is where you change your life. This is where you accumulate these coins for pennies on the dollar and you ride it up in the next bull market and you just get to sit in the next bull market. You know, you're feeling all scared. You're buying the bottom. You know, you're feeling all scared. Oh my God, we're going to zero. But if you buy the bottom and you stay interested in crypto and you stay focused and you double down on your research in the bear market and you find what coins are good and that's where you're accumulating at the bottom when no one else is paying attention, when Bitcoin and crypto is out of the news, when crypto is in the news, it's not when you want to be buying. That's when you want to be probably selling. But when everybody loses interest, when everyone's calling crypto a scam, when it goes down and everyone goes, I told you it was going to zero, I told you it was going to zero, that's when you buy. And then in the next bull market, you're just going to be sitting there like, I thought crypto was a scam. I thought crypto was it's not a scam, is it? I'm rich now. So that's basically how these cycles work, guys. So you want to pay attention when nobody else is. You want to put in the work when no one else is willing. When everybody else is bored and wants to get distracted by baseball or video games, whatever they're doing, they don't care about crypto. It's not going up. It's not exciting. Let those people lose interest and buy the top. So when you buy at the bottom, there's liquidity for you to sell at the top and while they're buying. So just remember that, guys. Buy fear, sell greed. Buy fear, sell greed. When it's all green candles and everyone's screaming it's going to 100K, it's going to $1 million, that's not when you want to buy. That's when you want to sell. When the news is pushing Bitcoin and pushing Ethereum, you do not want to be buying at these times. You want to be buying when they're calling it a scam, right? And, you know, this is worth pointing out. They're starting to FUD XRP in the news. They're starting to say XRP, it's a scam. I don't know if they're saying it's a scam, but they're FUDing XRP in the news. Don't buy it. It's risky. It sounds like the whales want to accumulate. They don't want you buying. They don't want retail FOMOing into XRP because then they can't accumulate at low prices. They want to create fear to drop the price down so they can scoop up the cheap bags. They want everybody to sell their XRP super cheap so the whales can come in and scoop up. They're literally stealing the XRP out of your pockets. They're stealing it. They're scaring you. They're going, boo, and you just empty your pockets and throw your XRP all over, and they're just like, haha, thank you, and they're picking it up off the floor for dirt cheap, and then it's gonna rip to the moon, and you're gonna miss out. So that's usually how it works. I love being distracted by baseball. Freeman, no, I'm joking. I love video games, right? So you know, you can still watch baseball, you can still watch sports, you can still play video games, you can still go, you know, play disc golf or go hunting, whatever you like to do, you can still do that. But you know, when people don't want to pay attention to crypto, that's when you want to double down on your research, because when people lose focus, when people are trying to when the news is trying to scare you and everybody's saying crypto's a scam, that's when you want to double down on your research. It's when you want to focus and really figure out what you're looking to buy, so you can get in at good prices and ride it up in the next bull run. XRP will melt faces. Vulcan, I agree. XRP. I know, Crypto Christmas Wonderland. Absolutely. XRP Shillbilly. We know which side of the fence you lay on with XRP. That's for sure. Let's see. $50 all-time high with 1 billion in market cap. But what we do if we have no money left because we're already bought the top, wait to break even? Epic. Good question. If you are someone who bought the top, and let me start with this. If you bought the top, don't worry. Don't let that, you know, a lot of people buy the tops, right? And they get wrecked, and then that kind of causes them to be like, I got wrecked, it didn't work out, and they give up. Don't do that. A lot of people in crypto, the most successful people in crypto, have to go through a full cycle and get wrecked to understand how it works, right? Like if you buy the top and then get wrecked, once you fully go through that, you're kind of like, oh, I get how it works, right? Like the price dumped, I got scared, I sold my XRP or I sold my crypto, and I basically sold at the bottom. That's the psychology of a market, right? Most people sell fear and buy greed. You want to do the opposite. You want to buy the fear when everyone's screaming. So if you bought the top, you know, maybe you have a stop loss at break even, right? If you start dumping, you pull your money out, right? Wait for it to go lower and you buy back in at lower prices. I can't tell you where to sell or buy because I'm not a financial advisor. I don't even know if a financial advisor would be a good place to get that information either, but I just can't legally tell you. But yeah, I mean, listen, if you bought the top, if you're in profit and you think that we're going to go down much lower and you feel like you want to pull your money out to have that cash on the sidelines to go have a second go at it and wait for prices to drop and get back in lower and then actually take profits on the way up, then that's something you got to consider. But don't get discouraged if you bought the top, because sometimes you got to buy that. You have to learn. Like I said, some of the most successful people I know in crypto, I know a lot of them, you know, a lot of them, you'd be surprised. You think that they just knew from the beginning how to navigate these markets and how to make tons of money. A lot of them got wrecked their first cycle. You need to go through that, right? I think it was, I was watching forget who it was. Some bigger YouTuber was saying, they were honest. They were like, I think they were saying like right here, they were saying, you know, they bought really, really low. They rode it all the way up. They sold the top and then it dumped down here. They bought the bottom perfectly and then it rode up here and they got wrecked. And it's like, you know, nobody knows what's really going to happen. So these are experienced people. So don't feel like you just got wrecked because you didn't know what you were doing, even though that might be the case. Just take it as a learning experience. And if you're not totally underwater, maybe you can, you know, if you do pull out your money and you didn't lose it all, you could have a second go at it. So, yeah, so I hope that helps you. Let's see. XRP gains on the next bull run will change a lot of lives or better, for the better. Hodl on to everyone in the XRP army. Guys, my XRP is one coin I won't sell. I have a lot of XRP, and if we go into a full bear market and XRP dumps to like 30 cents or even lower, I'm not selling. That is one coin that I'm holding long term. I'll hold it for 10 years if I have to. To me, I have a lot of money in there, and to me, it's a lot of money. But I act like that money is not mine. It's already gone. I don't even have that money. I don't care if it goes to $5 before it goes back up. I am holding my XRP. I don't care. But yeah. All right. So guys, we looked at the XPY. We looked at the DXY. Go ahead and throw some of these altcoins. I'm going to start taking a look at some of the bigger ones. We're going to cover ADA. We're going to cover Gala. We're going to cover XRP. And then maybe Cosmos, Polkadot, those. We're going to look at those. But then if you have any other coins you want me to take a look at, definitely throw them in chat. I'm sure Tyler or somebody will make a list and we will go through them all. And I'll do a quick analysis on them for you guys. And then, yeah, and then we'll do that for a little bit. And then I got to run out of here and do this 9 p.m. BitBoy crypto video. And we'll spin the wheel. So let's do it, guys. How much are we talking, Frankie? Not to be rude. Haha. Just areas and figures. 5 figures. 5 figures in XRP. I'm pretty transparent, guys. I don't really, you know, I'm an open book. I got nothing to hide. I mean, I don't know really how I feel about like showing like all my exact amounts of what I have, but I mean, I have 5 figures in XRP. I don't know why that would really be a secret. I mean, who cares? But yeah. Yeah, it's one of my, I'll say that it's like one of my bigger bags. It's not my biggest bag, but it's one of my bigger bags. So can you please look at Solana? Oh yeah, there we go. Baby, they're coming in. They're coming in. Let's get it. Let's get it, guys. Shout out to the CandleMafia, guys. You guys are really the best. You know, I was reading through the comments today. I was answering some of the comments as I always try to do. I always try to find time to get in there and answer the comments. You guys are awesome. We really do have the best community. You guys let me know when you guys are learning from me, when you guys are doing well. You guys tell me things that you don't like, you want to see better. But you guys are you guys are constructively critical. You guys aren't just like haters, you know? You're just like, hey, this is awesome. We'd love to see you do this too, though. Love it, guys. That we need that. So please, if you guys have anything that you want to see on these streams or videos you want us to make, put it in a comment, put it in the chat. Go to our Discord. I'm sure one of the mods will link it here. Join our Discord. We have a content suggestion channel. go in there and let me know what you guys want to see, because I want to show you guys what you want to see. I don't want to be out here making what I want to make, hoping you guys like it. I want to make what you guys want to see, what you guys want to learn, what I can help you with, so we can make valuable videos for you guys. We're all about hashtag value on here, as you guys know. We like to spit the sauce to you guys. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Let's go ahead and speaking of XRP, we're talking a lot about XRP today. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, weekly. Weekly, who was it? I think it was Blockchain Backer was saying, a lot of people are calling us a descending triangle. Now, I wouldn't really call it a descending triangle. I'm going to talk about what he was talking about, but I personally wouldn't call it a descending triangle really, just because, excuse me, this is typically ascending triangles have like an ascending triangle would look like this, right? An ascending triangle would look like that with like flat support. I guess that could technically be an ascending triangle, but the main reason, and he's right, the reason it's not a descending triangle is because typically with descending triangles, you have to enter a descending triangle in a downtrend. We came up into this triangle, not down. So I think he was saying a lot of people were saying it's going to dump and the target is like really, really low. And then I don't know, I only watched part of the video, but he was saying that the target for a descending triangle here would be in the negatives, which is impossible, obviously. So I don't think it'll play out like that. Also, I don't even think you could really consider this a descending triangle because you didn't come down. Typically with descending triangles, you come down. You have to be in a downtrend. You come down and then you bounce into the triangle. But here you bounced up. So that's not really a descending triangle. I would consider this more of like a symmetrical triangle, or maybe like just a symmetrical triangle type thing. But yeah, so on the weekly, right, getting real close to that zero line on market cipher B, looking like you might cross over into the red somewhat soon. VWAP coming up though. Let's go to the daily. Actually, let's check the 6 day. We got a blood diamond on the 6 day. Let's see. Yep, it happened a while ago. That was we covered that on a previous stream. But yeah. So here we go. So printing a green dot currently confirms in about 49 minutes on the daily, as a lot of these coins are showing. Money flow in the red starting to round off here. Green dot, somewhat hopeful. But zooming in here, let's go to the 4 hour. Yellow X's brought you right out of this value area. Came up, tested the value area low as resistance and bounced right down. And then you came back up to test it again, came down. Looks like you're going to want to test it again here. Can we break up? You do have the point of control right above it, so we could pop up. We could pop up above this resistance level, right, into the point of control and then back down. Definitely possible, but that daily green dot's probably your bullish hopium. 2 hour money flow actually not looking too bad. Curving up here, right? Nice curvature on the 2 hour. Could bring you up short term. Again, you have those two areas of resistance right here at about 64 cents and 63 cents. So watch that. But again, coming to the daily, guys. Coming to the daily, XRP from all-time highs. Or not all-time, not the all-time high, but this cycle down 70% almost. Feeling like a bear market. Feeling like a bear market. So very, very interesting. But yeah, so that daily green dot could be your bullish hopium. I showed you guys the areas of resistance to keep your eye on. Looking for bullish divergences, right? And here's how you could have caught this bounce, right? You got a nice bullish divergence here on the 2 hour. For those who are new, bullish divergence, very simple on Market Cipher B. You can also do this with the RSI, which is free on TradingView. You want to have price making lower lows. And, a lot of people think that TA is rocket science. Like, people see it. It's very confusing. What is the point of control? What are all these weird words he's saying? It looks very, very difficult. But don't overcomplicate it. It's very simple, especially when you're looking at divergences. You want prices to be making a lower low, right? You have a low here and then a lower low here, price coming down. And then on Market Cipher B, you have a low on your momentum wave and a higher low on your momentum wave, right? So low, higher low, creating that pinch point that we always talk about. You got that pinch point like this, and then price squeezes up, right? So this is kind of how you can catch these trades. You got two green dots here on the bottom of Market Cipher B, bullish divergence, right? It would actually be to here. And then you could have caught a nice little scalp long off of this level for a nice 7%. If you were trading with 10x leverage, that's 75% profit. If you put $100 in, you make 75 75 bucks, right? In, in about a day and a half, 1 day and 8 hours, you're making that 75% on your money. But remember, leverage is risky, guys. Leverage is very risky. You only want to use leverage if you're an advanced trader, right? Or an experienced trader. You know what you're doing. I don't recommend leverage for, for regular people. But even 7% on your money if you're spot trading is not that bad. If you have $1,000, 7% on $1,000, not that bad. So yeah. If you guys do want to sign up for Femex, and long or short Bitcoin, right? Because we're not afraid of bear markets on this channel, guys. We make money whether the price is going up or down. So if you want to long or short Bitcoin, definitely sign up for Femex. We have our link pinned to the chat to the top of the chat. You guys will get a deposit bonus, so you get a little extra money deposited into your account, and you help out the channel. So I would greatly appreciate that. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at some of your alts. PYR, let's go ahead. What is that? Vulcan Forge, right? Yeah. Boom. Let's take a look at PYR. Ooh, little Popsky. Checking the daily. Checking out the daily. Let's check it. Green dot. You got a green dot on the daily time frame on your momentum wave as well as on the bottom of Market Cipher B. Wow, got crushed down here. Woo, baby. Yeah, so that is your bullish hopium. Money flow did cross into the red though, so that is not the best look, but that green dot, I guess, is a good sign. Coming over, let's check the 12-hour. Yeah, freshly in the red. Your 10-hour, your 8-hour, and your 6-hour are kind of your bullish hopium on a lot of these coins. 4-hour, kind of looking but you are getting a little pop here. You are in these low volume nodes right here. You do have an area of support at about $7.30 here for Vulcan Forge. So even if you come down again, you do have that support, but you probably are going to start to get sucked up closer to this value area low here. You might come up and test this. Let's go ahead and see how far are we away from there. About 20%. Yeah, so you'd have to pump pretty good to get up there. But hey, you might start moving your way up there. Bullish divergence, but you do have momentum coming up as well as, money flow looking like it's starting to flatten out. 2-hour, yeah, the 2-hour again is like kind of a bullish hopium factor here. Nice curvature on the 2-hour, right? You got the green dot. You did come up a little bit. How much was this pump from about here to here? Yeah, 15%. I mean, that's nothing to laugh at. Yeah, again, this is kind of an example where you don't always need for these bullish divergences. You don't always need the lower low on prices, right? So you see that this is actually a higher low if you draw your line here. That's actually a higher low than over here, right? So you didn't make your lower low like you're supposed to have for a bullish divergence, but your Market Cipher B was showing momentum with a big higher low here, right? You have your low here, higher low here, showing that, momentum is going to the upside. You could still make some decent trades off of this. You would want to confirm it with other things like bouncing off support or something like that. But typically when you have a big momentum wave down here and then you have a higher low, or in other words, your next momentum wave does not come as low as the one down here, that typically means price and momentum is moving to the upside. So I know a lot of times CryptoFace doesn't even really care about the price making a lower low. He just looks for momentum waves. And it does play out a lot. If you backtest it, it does play out a lot. So yeah, and here's another example of a bullish divergence right here. Very simple to see, right? Let me just get rid of this for a second. You have your boom, you have your lower low, right? And then you have your higher low, boom, bullish divergence. And that one played out in a big way. You could have seen that. Boom, you got your confirmed bullish divergence here. You had that pinch point, right? And price blasted off to the upside, bada boom. And then go ahead and click here. Boom, came up 24%. So catch some pretty good moves on these bullish divergences. They don't lie. A lot of they play out more often than not. I will say that. But yeah, so as far as resistance and support, I would say your next level of resistance is probably, you are finding some resistance right here. Whoops. You are finding some resistance right here at this level as you have bounced, right? You bounced here, but about 872, you are finding resistance. Your next level of resistance might come in around, between $9.19 and Yeah, I mean, you have this wick down here. You might bounce, but I mean, really your next major level is going to be this value area low right here at about $10.32. So expect a bounce if you get up there, and then support down here at about $7.30. And that is for Vulcan Forge. Let's see. Billy's, we out here. Let's go, XRP Show, Billy. I love Bitcoin, ETH, Cardano, XRP, and some meta coins. Let's go. Bobby, Crypto Granny. What is going on? The Bobbies are out here. Let's go. I'm back, everybody. Fresh and fruity. Let's go, Rob the Crypto Snob. Let's get it. Don't use 100x. You'll probably win and then be ruined for life. Yes, you might win your first 100x leverage trade, but don't take that as you're a genius. Take that as you got lucky. Do not trade with 100x leverage. I do not recommend trading with that high leverage. If you're just starting out and you do understand TA, you do understand how to read the markets, and you understand how to trade, and you want to start getting into leverage, I would say start off low. 2, 3, 4, 5x leverage. Live in there for a little bit. Get used to it, right? You're 2xing your money. If you have $1,000 and you use 2x leverage, they are now allowing you to trade with $2,000, right? So you're doubling your money. That's worth something, right? You don't just because they offer 100x doesn't mean that you have to use it. And your liquidation point is going to be right up your butt. So very dangerous. Very, very dangerous to trade with 100x. I never recommend that. All right. Crow. Oh, yeah. Let's check on Crow. And then we're going to go right to Ape real quick, and then we'll continue down the list here. Oh, God, guys. Poor Crow. If you guys don't know, Crow has taken a big hit. They cut all their rewards on their cards a lot, right? It's funny because Ben and TJ on the morning show, right? They were talking about how be ready when regulation comes. They're going to be going after stable coins and staking very, very hard because it competes with the banks, right? Who's going to keep their money in a bank for less than 1% interest when they can get 8 to 10 to 20% in other places with crypto? Why would they use a bank? So when the regulation comes, they were saying, watch out, they're going to attack staking. They're going to attack staking. They're going to attack stable coins, right? Because this is what competes with the traditional financial system. So you want to really, this is basically what happened, right? They had to cut their rewards down, probably because they knew this was happening or they got in trouble or something, the SEC, whatever. But, who knows? But, kind of makes sense here. This is, big dump because their rewards are basically garbage now. They were decent, and now it's like, they cut them down so much, unfortunately. So they got a big dump here on the daily. Let's just go ahead and measure this. Let's just measure it from the break of this moving average. Yee, baby, down almost 40%. Yikes. And there you guys go. Basic classic crack of support and then a retest before a massive dump. And then if you have Market Cipher B actually did not give you any crazy signals other than this red diamond. But yeah, you got 2 yellow X's here on the 12-hour. Those are no joke. You had the retest of the moving average here. Then your yellow, followed by the 2 yellow X's, and then you just drooped out. Talk about volcanic water. There's some lava flowing here. So yeah, massive crash. I'm sorry. But yeah. So let's go ahead and see, where might be a good place to find some good support. Let's go ahead and pull a Fibonacci because they do call me Frankie Fibonacci. If Frankie Fibonacci is still in chat, show yourself, my friend. We're doing it for you. Bada boom. We'll go from that low to this high here. Boom. Yeah, I mean, coming down to that 786. Can you hold the 786 fib? Hopefully, that is your next level that you are coming up to. So hopefully you can get a bounce off of here. Crashed right through that golden pocket. So yikes. Yeah, could be a little more blood in store for Crow. 6-hour coming down. Yeah, 4-hour printing green dots everywhere. But when you have those yellow X's, you want to ignore those green dots, right? Because obviously you're getting green dots everywhere. Green dot, green dot, green dot, green dot. But you got those yellow X's. When you have green dots, the yellow X's overpower them. Ignore the green dots if you have yellow X's. The yellow X's are strong, as you can see. So yeah, I mean, I would say this 786 level is coming in at about 25 cents. So I would look for some support at 25 cents with Crow. Taking a look at ApeCoin. ApeCoin got absolutely murdered, right? After having an insane rally, guys. I said this the other day. I had Jay Chains from MetaMoney and Brian and even DZ, I think. Everybody in the office was talking about how the land sale, might want to hop in on Ape. They have the land sale coming up. It might rocket. And that is exactly what happened. It was at like 14 cents when they said that. It ran up to like 17, and I was like, I missed that one. Then it ran up to 20, and I was like, I really missed that one. Now I'm looking for a short. And then it ran up to $28. So that's, if you FOMO'd into that one, it would have worked out. I don't recommend FOMOing. I'm just saying sometimes, you could have FOMO'd in. That thing just kept going. Absolutely massive, massive run. I mean, impressive. Absolutely, boom, from 14 cents. From $14, up to $28, about 100% profit on your money without leverage. You could have done that on spot and made 100%. So absolutely massive run. We've basically retraced all the way back to $14. So again, guys, with the volume, fixed range volume profile, you can see these things happen, right? You pull your volume, right? You have your price come up, you hit the point of control, get rejected, pop up again, get rejected again, and then you pop above it. Now the buyers are in control. You come down, you bounce up. Now you're coming up to your value area high. As soon as you break the value area high, you come up a little higher, right? Now you're in these low volume nodes. This is where you typically see price. If you're in this low volume node area, right, above the volume area high, typically you get sucked back to the point of control. You got sucked back down here, tried to fight back out, and then eventually the magnet just sucked you back to the point of control. You broke down and then came all the way down to your volume area low. So guys, the fixed range volume profile is literally like a cheat sheet. You do not have to find your areas of support and resistance. You pull the volume, and your support and resistance key levels helps you find very strong key levels. So, and as you can see, they are respected, and when you're in these unshaded areas right here, these low volume nodes, you can expect price to get sucked back into the value area. These highlighted candles, you come up and then you get sucked back into the value area. So there you go. ApeCoin with a huge retracement. I actually missed this short. Unfortunately, I would have loved to catch that, but I was traveling at the time at a wedding. I was, I don't like trading when I'm not paying attention fully to the charts. So, not that bummed out. I mean, I'm bummed about it, but there will be another pump and another dump, so I'm not worried. But yeah, so massive correction, which is not unlikely to see when you have a massive run up like that. So yeah, 2 hour, right? You're printing a green dot on the 2 hour, getting a nice bounce off of this value area low, right? Maybe you come back up to the point of control. Point of control is coming in at about 16.8, right? $16.80. So maybe you come back up to retest that. And then below you, this value area low will act as support, coming in at about 14.36. And then just watch out. If you break below it, you might get sucked back up. So yeah, there is ApeCoin. Let's go ahead. Ape short up hundreds of percent. Let's go, the crypto bull. I mean, you might have to change your name to the crypto bear if you're making over 100%, multiple 100% short. But nice job. Congratulations. Let's go. Let's throw some money for the crypto bull. Let's get it. When you're at multiple hundreds of percent, I'm throwing a fat stack for you. I'm throwing a fat stack. Let's go. I don't mind. I'll pick this up for you after we're off. Let's go. The crypto bull out here crushing the trading game. Let's get it. Let's get it. Crypto bull crushing it. Congratulations, my dude. Tell him, Frankie. Let's go. Yeah, lower time frames. Let's check Ape. Let's check the 15-minute. Yeah, there you go. You are getting a little pump here. Money flow coming up towards that zero line. VWAP looking like it wants to cross over though to the downside. But yeah, you get a nice little pump here. Nice little popski. Little 6%er. Not bad. And hey, now you can trade it with some leverage on Femex. Turn it to 60% with 10x leverage. Hey, let's go. All right, let's see. This is the time to learn how to trade and watch Frankie Candles. One class. Let's go. I appreciate that. Absolutely. We make money in bear markets as well as bull markets. Because if you didn't know, you could short Bitcoin and make money on the way down, just like you make money on the way up. Very, very powerful. Sold Ape at 27. The Crypto Plumber crushing it. Nice work. Nice work. ApeCoin Golden Pocket, 1150 to 1050. Will be buying there. Yes. Lane Hughes, I will be watching that level as well. All right, Kadena and HBAR, KDA, let's check it out. KuCoin Tether. Let's see, how far are we? Oh, baby. A lot of these coins breaking that last support zone that we had. Could be having a retest into resistance for a possible further move down. No green dot on market cipher B. 12-hour, got a green dot, no bullish divergence, but worth noting, coming to the 4-hour, you get the retest, right? You break your support, you retest, you come down, right? Question is, how far will you come down? That's what you have to find out. 4-hour money flow curving down, VWAP below the 0 line. 2-hour, no bullish divergence, but money flow kind of flat there. 1-hour, got your green dot, no bullish divergence. Money flow kind of coming up on the 1-hour there. Let's check the 15-minute lower micro time frames. Money flow crossover on the 15-minute looking like it wants to go. Let's check our 4-hour 15-minute strategy and see if we have a VWAP crossover on the... Yep. Might be a little 4-hour 15-minute strategy here where you have the 4-hour VWAP crossing over the 0 line to the upside, as well as the 15-minute money flow crossover. Might make for a good scalp long if you're looking for areas to trade. Watch that 4-hour VWAP and the 15-minute money flow. If you get those crossovers at around the same time, could make for a powerful move to the upside. 4-hour, let's go ahead and see. I mean, I would say your next, I mean, maybe you can ride that. If you do get that to play out, you could possibly get a nice pump back up to this resistance level at about $4. Not financial advice, but maybe keep an eye on those levels if you feel like taking a trade. Let's check out H-bar. The Days of Old says, I'm happy with 5%. Good. Stick with that. Consistently get 5%. That's no problem with that. If we break 38,855 on Bitcoin, measured move is 43K, and we are banging on the resistance. Let's go, Lane Hughes. Let's go. Yeah, like I said, most bullish case in the short term, I think 44K would be, if we get a big move for Bitcoin, I think 44K would be a big level of resistance. Let's see. What's a 4-hour 15-minute strategy? D Petty, with the 4-hour 15-minute strategy, what you want to do is look at the 4-hour time frame and look for this yellow VWAP wave to cross up over the 0 line to the upside. And then you want to see the 15-minute having a money flow crossover to the upside at the same time. And typically, this makes for very powerful moves to the upside. It's a very powerful strategy. Definitely check it out. I think we have a video about it. So check that out on the YouTube channel if you want to learn more about it. Yeah, let's go, Lane. Let's go. Frankie, with those math skills, give him any percent and he will tell you what is 10x. Hey, that's pretty difficult math. Ryan says Alice. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's just go H-bar. We could try to take a look at Alice. H-bar, Alluvium, H-bar. Let's run it. There's no KuCoin tether. What the heck? All right. I guess we will do. We'll do Binance tether. Okay, so for H-bar, we have 15-minute money flow crossover. Let's start on the daily. I don't know why we're on the 15-minute here. Oh, baby. Am I going to get my entry that I missed on H-bar originally? I hope so. I was looking at, this is where I found out about H-bar, and I totally just didn't buy it. But we've lost our support here at 16 cents, coming down, now coming in at 14 cents. Signaled by your 2 yellow X's. Very, actually looks very similar to Crow. What is this dump here? Yeah, almost the same, similar dump than Crow. But yeah, 2 yellow X's came right down. Yeah, so we're going to have to find some new levels here because that's our last level that we have lost. Let's go ahead and pull a Fibonacci here. Let me just go turn this off. Boom. 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 Okay. I'm going to have to turn some more levels on. But yeah, we are breaking that 786 level right now. So very, no bueno. But yeah, let's just dig into these lower time frames. Let's check the 12-hour. Market Cipher B, what is it saying? Market Cipher B, money flow kind of flattening out there. You are getting green dots. 4-hour, yeah, kind of flattening out there a little bit, coming down. 2-hour, Money flow starting to curve up on the 2-hour as it is on a lot of these coins. Yeah, money flow on the 1 hour starting to curve up. So you are getting a little bit of a pump here. What'd you get from the bottom of this wick? Bottom of this wick, boom, boom, about 6%. Let's go ahead and, yeah, I would say, let's go to the daily. Yeah, I mean, a little support there, right? You got resistance, support, resistance flipped into support, right? So about 11 cents, I would look for some support below you. As far as resistance, I would say this area at about 16 cents. You may come up if those lower time frames like the 1 hour decides to play out in a bullish manner. Not looking too hot right now, but you could get, let's go to the 4 hour zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this will happen. You might just come down from here, but maybe you bounce and you come up and retest this before coming down lower for H-bar. I will be looking for entries. H-bar is one that I am looking to get in on. Let's go ahead. Yeah, Captain, we're going to be covering leverage trading on KuCoin because they do offer 5x leverage without KYC on a ton of coins that aren't available on Femex or Bybit. So definitely, mucho bueno, muy bueno. Frankie, what's up, bro? Let's make that money. Matt T, let's go. Matt T, let's get it. Jimmy Two Shoes, I see you, brother. I see you. Yeah, Lane Hughes, Frankie, what's your highest leverage? What's the highest leverage you've used and how did it go? I heard Ben saying 33x is ideal spot to make some real money. Thoughts? Highest leverage I've ever made? 100x. How did it go? Got liquidated. No, I'm kidding. I got stopped out. Actually, no, I've been liquidated on 100x. Like when I first started, I was like, oh, I'll just use $100 and then 100x, and it's only $100 and I'll have tons of money to trade with. Yeah, it's just your liquidation is so close that if Bitcoin sneezes, you just get liquidated. So I just don't recommend using 100x leverage ever. But all right, guys, let's go ahead and check Illuvium and Mana. Or let's do Illuvium and GMT before we hop off here because I do have to get this BitBoy crypto video done. KuCoin Tether, Illuvium. Green dot on the daily printing confirms in 24 minutes. So that is your bullish hope. However, money flow is recently come into the red. So I don't know how much hope I have for that. 10 hour. Yeah, I mean, your 10 hour, your 12 hour on a lot of these coins, or your 10 hour, your 8 hour, and your 6 hour, I believe, are, yeah, I mean, the 8 hour and the 10 hour, I guess, look the best with the money flow, curving up here. 10 hours actually looking even better. And you are getting green dots here. You got two snake eyes here with your money flow coming up. So, you're coming up. But 2 hour crossover into the green. So you are getting a little pump. As far as support and resistance on Illuvium, let's go ahead. Let's go to the daily and pull a fib. Let's see. Yeah, kind of going to be hard here. I mean, yeah, we are getting crushed. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know if this is the start of Illuvium here or if this is just a young chart, but I mean, we are basically at our last point of support. We're actually below it. So, I mean, I don't know how much more, I don't know how much lower you can really, wait, is this, yeah, this is definitely, right, this is the right thing. Yeah. All right, well, yeah, so let's see. Yeah, about 75% down from the all-time high. I don't know how much lower you could go here. I don't know if there's an older chart that we can get more info on. But I mean, this is kind of your last resort here. I just don't have any other information to go off of here on the charts. We have smashed through all of our support. Now let's go ahead and check out GMT, see how it's doing. We'll look at the Binance. This thing is crazy. All right, looking at GMT on the daily. Actually, let's go get a better chart. Let's go KuCoin. There you go. I guess it's not even better. Yeah, let's go back to Binance. So, yeah, I mean, just it's a new coin, so there's not much information on it. But let's go to the 4 hour chart so we can get a little more information. Yeah, I mean, money flow coming out on the 4-hour generally. VWAP kind of starting to curve up a little bit there. 2-hour, yeah, I mean, 2 hours in the red. 3-hour money flow crossover. Yeah, I think it could come down with GMT actually. 1 hour's coming up. Let's check super short time frame. Yeah, maybe short term you continue to come up a little bit, but this 2-hour and this 4-hour money flow crossover is not looking good. However, VWAP coming up on the 4-hour with the 15-minute money flow. I'd watch that for a move back to the upside to crack this resistance level at about $3.29. So yeah, I would see watch this resistance at $3.29, and then your support right under it, $3.15. You know, your 1 hour, you're curving up. 4-hour, your money flow is coming out, so not the best look, but your VWAP is coming up, so maybe you get dragged back into the green for stepping. So yeah, there you go. Let's see, it was $70 at one point. Oh my God. Wait, what? I remember, Illuvium at $70. I was like, GMT at $70. What? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, it was like $1,200 at one point. Oh my God. Oh, it could go lower. Yeah. I don't know. I can't find a chart with enough history to find those levels, but yeah, it could go much lower. All right, guys. Smash the like button. Let's get to 300 likes before the end of the stream, guys. But I do have to hop off and do this BitBoy Crypto BitBoy Crypto Market Watch video. So let's go ahead and spin that wheel of pain and pleasure. And like I said, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and revamp this wheel with all new stuff. More relevant stuff. I think we can get rid of the ASMR. I think we can get rid of the crickets. I think we can get rid of the date. I think we can get rid of it and just refresh a lot of this stuff. So if you guys have any suggestions, hit the Discord. Go ahead and click that link. I'm sure someone will put it in chat. And join our Discord and go to the content suggestions. And or maybe I'll make a wheel channel where you guys can put wheel suggestions, what we should put here. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and spin this wheel. Run us up to 300 likes so we can get 3 spins here. Here we go. Spin number 1. Let's get it. Let's get it. Big money. Funny hat. All right. We will be wearing, I have my funny hats all here in the studio now. So we will wear a funny hat tomorrow. Should we do fedora, hamburglar hat, birthday boy hat, or fedora, hamburglar hat, or birthday boy hat? We're working on some more funny hats, but let me know which one you guys want to see. All right, let's go ahead and give it a spin number 2. 294 likes, almost there for the 3 spins. If we get there before the 3rd spin, I'll give it to you guys. 2 funny hats. I'll give you a respin for that one. Look at that, guys. I could just not. You know, I mean, I want you guys to get the giveaway, so I just give you the free spin. Let's go. Oh, Frankie Candles follows you. We'll have to write that down. I think we'll probably get rid of that one, too. I think that's just unexciting. I mean, I don't know. I think maybe we can get rid of that one, too, but we'll do it this time. So we got a follow, and we got a funny hat. Oh, baby, we're so close to the 300s. Are you getting the 3rd spin? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 299, 4, 3, 2, 300. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You got the 3rd spin. Let's get it. Let's get it. Crack that resistance. All right. Let's see. Frankie Candles follows you. I'll give you a respin. That one's boring. Let's go. I just want to give you guys a giveaway. Come on. I'm not even fair. I'm like scamming myself. 15-minute Discord hangout. We can get that done for sure. All right. Boom. Tony, if you could text me what those wheel wins were so we don't forget, or someone, that would be great. You guys are the best. So, guys, thank you for tuning in to our daily live stream. We will be live again tomorrow, same place, same time, 5:45, right after ATB, Frankie Candles live stream. We do it every weekday, and I show you guys how to demystify these charts and make money trading this crypto, whether the price is going up or down. We make the bagels over here. We finagle the bagel. We get the baguettes, and we get this bread. Make this bread. Collect this. I don't know the saying. I'm bad with catchphrases. But thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Like I said, I was going through the YouTube comments today. You guys really are the best community on YouTube. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for tuning in. With all that being said, guys, please set your stop losses. And again, just real quick on Bitcoin, guys, be wary of these bearish signals that continually pop up and mimic the 2018 bear market. You have altcoins down 75, 80%, very bear market-ish, right? You have a lot of things mimicking the 2018 bear market and even the 2013 cycle bear market, right? So be careful. It doesn't mean we can't pump in the short term. Like I said, the 8 and the 10 hour are not looking that bad. The daily green dot not looking that bad. So we could pump short term, but just remember those longer time frames are looking bearish. Set your stop losses, use good risk management, guys, and don't FOMO trade. And just please don't get wrecked. That's all I got for this one, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know what else to say. Bing bong. Guys, debate crypto. Hang on, I'm back. No one even left. Everybody's still here. Guys, debate crypto is live right now. Go raid their stream, guys. They cover all the news. They cover basically all the stuff we don't cover, right? We cover charts. We don't really cover news. We cover mostly charts and trading. So they cover everything basically that we don't cover. So definitely go over, check out debate crypto, guys. I'm sure Tyler will link it or Tony will link it. Go check them out. They're the best. Let them know Frankie Candles sent you. Hit the like button. Subscribe to them. They're putting out great content. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.